welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Esperanza. Today's video I did a sunset that was inspired by the Arizona sunset. So I'm going to explain why I came up with this, and I'm going to explain myself real quick for something, because during the video you guys are going to probably be like, what the hell are you doing? I woke up this morning and was like, I'm going to play with colors. I'm going to experiment, and I really wanted to do a sunset eye for the longest. I would look up so many pictures to give me inspiration. I would try it and I just couldn't do it. So because I was never really experienced with color, I'm still experimenting with colors. I'm not like the best, but I'm definitely something. And I've been wanting to do a halo eye. I've tried so many halo eyes since I've started makeup and I sucked. I mean, I still do, because this is practically my first halo eye I've ever completely done without wiping off. Doing my right eye, and it was messing up. Like, I did the exact same thing I did on my left eye before I filmed. It was not turning out, and I was getting really frustrated. The pest control guy kept coming, interrupting me, and like, I was freaking out, and I was like, oh my god, like, I really wanted this makeup to come out pretty for the video. I don't want to start over. Should I keep going? What should I do? And like, I was really freaking out over here because this eye turned out so pretty, and then this one wasn't coming out. Alright guys, so insert a clip. I'm in the car and with my dog. While I was editing, I didn't forget to say, but I wanted to say that everything was turning out really pretty until the whole concealer and the halo eye part. That's the only part I mess up on halo eyes, is the concealer part and the shape, and I didn't really get it. But as you can see, oh, my eyelash is falling off. Like, I've been out all day. But the blend is really pretty, but the lid is not cutting it. This eye is suffering. But yeah, you guys can see what it looks like in natural light. I don't understand. I kept trying and trying to figure it out. I tried adding stuff onto it, and I started calming down with some music, and here it is, the end result. So I am definitely not the best, so my techniques may not be like everyone else's. It may look gross to you, but this is how I did it, and it turned out really pretty. So, but like I said, I am not the best, but I'm really proud of what I did for my first time. So, and I'm filming this because I thought it was really pretty, and I love the colors, and yeah. I had a little panic attack mode in this video. But yeah, if you want to learn how I did this Arizona sunset, then go ahead and stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're using two palettes today. So the first one we'll be taking is the Take Me Back to Brazil, and the second one is the iconic James Charles palette. Alright, so the first palette I took was the Take Me Back to Brazil with that purple shade on a Morphe M506. And I'm using this to sketch out where I want my shadows to be placed, if my shape is right. And I took this shade because it's less pigmented, and I wanted to start off with something less harsh. Now I'm using the James Charles palette with all these shades that are listed on the screen for you guys, with the same exact brush that we used earlier. And we're going to be using the shade Escape first, just to go over that purple that we already placed. Okay, so if you think you guys got your shape right, then you can go ahead and move on to the next step. I took the shade Love That because it's more of like a dark purple maroonish type color, since the picture is more darker than lighter. And I used it with the same brush. So I placed it more in the purple than I did showing, just because it'd be easier to blend and it would look more neater if you placed more shadows in the purple than you did showing. And then I just kept reapplying the shadows, making sure it looked right. Don't really worry about the blend because we're going to be blending all of it later. And we're going to be using all these other shades, which I am showing you in the same exact concept with the same exact brush. So after the shade Love That, I used the orange shade, which is 518, and B, just so I can blend out the orange. Then I took a fluffy brush, which is the Morphe M330, and I used it just to lightly go over all my shadows, make sure it's clean so you don't blend any other shadows you had previously. So then your colors could be more vibrant and it would look really well blended. So now I'm taking a more dense rounded brush, which is the Morphe E18, and I took the shade Escape just on the outer and inner corner, just so it can be more purple, because some of the shade kind of went away from all that blending. Then I took my e.l.f. concealer on a flat brush, and this is where I'm carving out my shape. So if you know how to do your shape, go do your shape, but I've been trying to attempt it, so I'm just doing the concealer part. With that same dense round brush, I'm going back in with the skip, making sure the outer and inner corner is the purple I like it to be. Then I'm going with the shade Cola with that same brush, blending it into Escape and the concealer, sort of like a transition shade between the concealer and that shadow. And to help blend that out easier, I used the shade You're Kidding, that red shade, and I placed it right next to Cola. And then after that, I just made sure that the shadows were nice and blended. I reapplied some of them in case I needed to. And if you realize that this eye looks different throughout the video, that is because I redid the concealer part and I had to reapply all the shadows and all of that again because it was just not to my liking. But in this part, I am applying the shade B with the flat side of the Naked 3 brush. Now we're going to be moving on to the glitter, which I think personally saved the look. It just made it look so much better. But I used the Bitsy glitters, what I explained before, and Stardust White with the small flat brush. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyeliner. It's purple. I thought it kind of went good with the color. You can use white, black, it would personally all look good. Now we're going to be moving on to the lower lash line. And I don't have this brush with me, but I used the shade Escape. You can use Love That if you like. And then I used the 518, which is that orange. And then to blend out that, I use the shade B. The inner and brow bone highlight, I use this Too Faced Lemon Stick. And then I use Anastasia Glow Kit in that white shade. The lemon thing smells super, super good. And I used that flat brush from the Naked 3 just to apply those. The best part for the whole entire look, which is the lashes. This is what made the look so good. These are the Kiss lashes in the shade Gala or Gala, however you pronounce it. Then for lips, I use this lip gloss by Kathleen Lights with collaboration with ColourPop. I will have it in the description below because I do not have it with me. And then I used my vanilla latte chapstick before that just to make sure my lips look nice and good. So I thought it was too matte for me. I'm more of like a glossy person, so I used the Becca lip gloss. I don't know the shade either, which will also be in the description. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below and join the fam bam. We are close to 300, so you should go ahead and click it and join. Hope you guys have an amazing day or night, whatever time you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in another video.